guys, we are here at the IBR Padova, beautiful racing facility here in Italy. It's a little gloomy, a little cloudy, and freezing cold, but we're having a great time. We're here to introduce the new TLR 8 4.0. It's basically taking our 3.0 platform and created a couple new changes, a couple new chassis configurations. So we're just going to go over and tell you guys what's going on with the car. Basically, the car is now featuring a little bit wider chassis configuration. The chassis is 5 millimeters wider than the old car, but the car overall is the same width. So basically how we've done that is the chassis itself is 5 millimeters wider, but the side pods are a little bit narrower, so you can run your existing body. Basically, the reason why we have made the chassis wider is to get the front dog bone angle, center dog bone angle, less of an angle. Basically, with the dog bone angle being at such an extreme angle on the 3.0 and the 2.0 vehicles, that limits how much power is distributed to your front tires. So essentially, the 3.0 and the 2.0 cars were getting 60% rear power to the rear tires and 40 to the front. Now the car is closer to 50-50 because just as simple as getting rid of that angle. So that's a the biggest difference of the vehicle. It makes the car a little easier to drive for your average guy. It allows the front tires to pull harder for rougher conditions, makes the car a little bit easier. Other than that, we have a new shock cap design. Basically, the shock cap has a bleeder screw, and it has two different style seals inside. The first one is just a bladder, standard bladder style, and then the second one would be basically the same thing as a bladder, but the center of it's gone. So it just seals the cap to the shock body, and then basically, so it's allowing you to run either emulsion style shock or a standard bladder shock. A couple other features are the new spindle and caster block design. It allows you to move your spindle up and down, adjusting your front roll center, moving your axle up or lowering it, and that way now the truggy and the buggy will have the same axle height adjustments. The 3.0 truggy axle is a little bit higher, so occasionally we are running a truggy caster block. So now on the buggy, it's as simple as pulling two pins, moving your spindle up, putting pins back in, and done deal. Another feature on this car is new shock towers. The new shock towers are just simply refined suspension geometry. The shock locations are closer together, so the middle location is standard, just like the 3.0 car was, but the inside and outside have just simply been moved in closer, so when you make that adjustment, it's a finer adjustment and less of a extreme difference on the track. The camber link locations are the same thing. The existing the locations are the same as existing 3.0, but they're moved closer together. A couple have been removed from the 3.0 and a couple have been added for the 4.0. Basically, we learned from the 3.0 car what works and what didn't work, so we added what worked and took away what didn't. The next feature that's pretty cool, and it's basically just for driveline life, is there's grease boots on all four corners of the car and grease boots on the center drive shafts. So that basically allows you to keep grease on all your mechanical joints in the car, which increases life of your parts. It also increases how easily the car will roll through the corner. It keeps the car freer as long as all those joints are greased. The center drive shaft boots are designed to incorporate for the pin to go inside, so you don't have to worry about grinding pins like we've had to do in the past. And they're big and nice, plush, supple rubber, so they don't rip. They're very pliable and they fit nice over the center cups. Keeps the grease in there really good. So those are the basic bullet points of the new 4.0 buggy. We're very excited about this car. It's just small changes, but it's made a big difference in drivability and how long the vehicle lasts. We think it's going to be a great addition to anybody's racing experience, and we're excited to see how we do this weekend. So far, Alex Angetin is one of the fastest guys. I put in a decent run. I got third for the first round of qualifying. We're going to keep trugging along here, and we'll see how it ends up.